Happy New Year!
Woo!
I gotta stop this thing. Oh,
What you got there?
red stripe.
Oh,
It's Jamaican beer. My stepmother's aunt really likes it.
Does it taste like dreadlocks and weed with a slightly used hacky sack?
No.
Does it taste like Bob Marley's left foot?
It's not bad. You know what it kind of tastes like?
What's up?
Like a tamed down Budweiser, actually.
Really?
I haven't had Budweiser for a while, so I could be just fucking up this review.
I had one when
I could be butchering this.
I had one when I was in Germany. It was
a Budweiser?
German's version of Budweiser. It's called a Blitberg. Way better. Oh my god. Way better.
I don't like it.
It's pretty good.
I don't like it. I don't think they should call it that.
Well, they also did a lot of things that people weren't proud of or said that they shouldn't do, but yet here we are.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we leave that one there.
Yeah, right. Anyways, welcome back to the Two Dudes, One Mason Jar podcast. The most inconsistent
with no lid.
Yeah. The most inconsistent, consistent pieces of shit you'll ever know. So
yes.
Guess we just kick it off right away. Happy Thanksgiving. This will come out Thanksgiving. We'll just go ahead and answer this now.
3 Pacific Standard Time.
Yep. So
I'm not AM or PM. I don't know.
Scott, does Nebraska go bowling?
Fuck. I don't know.
Do we beat Iowa?
Bowling shoes off. I had my bowling shoes on for 3 fucking weeks, Nebraska. And then you know what? Every time I look up, you guys untie my shoelaces and I fucking trip and fall on my face. And then I'm sitting here looking like an idiot.
Every week.
So, in case you're wondering, after the Michigan State game, I posted a video for anyone who follows me on social medias. Has probably seen it. And I said, I don't know how everyone else is feeling about the game, but I'm in search of a toaster to take in the bathtub with me. So if anyone has a good deal, it doesn't have to be an expensive one. It's just got to work.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still there, still looking for a fucking toaster.
Nah, I mean,
so
I did tell.
So if anyone's got one, hook me up with a deal.
I did tell my dad. This is right after the Huskers. This is before the Huskers lost. I told my dad if the Huskers lose and I'm going out deer hunting, something will die. It wouldn't just be a deer; it could be a beaver, squirrel. Fuck, it could have even been me. But guess what? I'm still here. I'm crying on the inside.
There's always late rifle season.
Yeah, right. I got a couple more weeks yet. Bucket muzzleloader season's right around the corner. Speaking of deer hunting, Scott, how'd your weekend go? I know you went out one weekend.
Yes, went out opening weekend. I took Saturday, Monday off, so I did a morning set on Monday. So Saturday morning, we walked to our blinds, and mine was a little teepee blind, and I got there and it was on the ground. We went up, or I guess we went down. We went down to deer camp on the October 21st weekend and set them up. And I set mine up, the one I was using. The zipper for the door does not work. So I figured it was probably going to be on the ground. It was. I got it set back up during the dark, and then I'm listening to the fucking door just flap the whole time and didn't see dick. And so the rest of the weekend, I just drove my truck to the field pretty much just right across the fence line, like 15 feet from where my stand was, and I sat in my truck in the middle of the field, and I saw plenty of deer. So that's what I did the rest of the weekend, and it was closer walk from Dad. But I've seen a lot of little ones. Dad ended up shooting a little 3x3, 3x4, something like that. Not bad, but a little guy. Got us some meat. He was just too close to him. He was like 60 yards from him. He's just sitting there. Dad decided he was too dumb. He just had to die. So
I'm about that. The natural selection came in.
Yeah, he wanted it. He was done. Yeah. But all around us, trophy deer got shot. Literally right across the road from our property line to the next one. Big deer got shot, but the family friends that we hunt with, they're pretty sure those neighbors try to run deer through our property into theirs. But I don't think they have any proof of it, but they're pretty sure they do it.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, there's plenty of that going around.
Right.
If you're one of those guys, fucking quit.
Fuck yourself.
You're a problem. You're a serious problem.
Go fuck yourself.
We need to put that Vince Vaughn thing up. It says I'm not pointing fingers, but you're a problem. Yep. You're a serious problem.
Marky Satterfield.
How about yours? See anything at all?
There didn't see anything. Heard a lot of rustling. Probably a couple raccoons running around. I heard a few bobwhite quail. That was actually pretty nice to hear. So I know the population around here has been pretty shitty for those. There's beaver smacking his tail. That was about to get hit by a 270. So he's lucky that he went underwater when I walked up to him. Otherwise, I would have got a beaver pelt.
Hell yeah. Or like you can get like 2 Cokes with it.
Right. Yeah, I was pretty mad though. I mean, just the weather here has been way too warm. I don't think anything's moving around. I don't think anything's really rutting too much.
And it's been windy.
It's just
they smell you from freaking 3 miles away.
All right, you fart in the wind and you're fucked. Duck hunting. I'll probably be going duck hunting here a few more times before season ends.
What are you duck hunting at around here?
Down on my farm. So I mean, if you want to go, just let me know. I got decoys. I got everything. I got calls. I got a boat.
Yeah, I'd be down. Last time I was duck hunting, Dad took me. I went down to Sydney, Nebraska.
Oh, nice.
Some buyers of his. That was really fun. They always we still got a few, but we didn't limit out the first day, and they were actually really surprised because they're like, normally we limit out, and then they got a little cabin out there and everything on their hunting ground, and they got a little stove and everything, and they'll cook some up. They'll fillet them out and cook some up right there.
Oh, nice.
And they fry them and make some like duck nuggets and stuff, and it was good. But yeah, we shot some. Actually, I really wanted, and they were trying to sell it, but one of the older guys there, he bought this old 20 gauge double barrel split barrel, and it was badass, and he bought it for his wife actually, and then she never went hunting, but he's like, I love the gun. He goes, but bought it for her. I don't even know if she shot it. He goes, but he goes, he was trying to get Dad to buy it for me so bad because I was like, I love it. It was badass. Sweet gun, had freaking gold trim and everything on it.
Dang.
Super clean.
Yeah, I don't know. Then with the deer hunting being so shitty, rumor going around that there's a disease killing off a bunch of the deer, so that really sucks. But for all of our deer hunters out there, if you do get a nice one, tweet us a picture of it. Let us know and make us jealous. Cause,
for sure, yeah. Send them to us, and we'll post them up on the Twitter or something, and we'll have people vote on the best buck.
Oh yeah.
Do a little friendly competition. Who's got the better one?
Right. That sounds like a great time.
They're all better than mine. I didn't get one, so.
Right. I mean, same. Same.
I didn't need the meat, so unless I had a wall hanger, no, I wasn't gonna shoot anything.
I would have loved either or, a wall hanger and the meat. I mean, deer sausage. Some deer jerky. It do be nice.
Yes. We still got. Man, we had so we actually take our deer to get processed at the Wahoo Locker.
Yeah, that's where a lot of people. That's where I'd used to go.
Yeah, I didn't realize that they're big. They got a whole storefront and everything too.
Mm-hmm.
But they got a lot of good selections, and they got this. One of the deer sticks I got was like this honey barbecue one because they had all their samples out there. It was fire. We got some of those, and they actually make a mango habanero one too, and it was fucking good. We didn't get any of them. Dad's like, we should have. I was like, I mean, Dad eats some of the jalapeno and cheese ones, but they make a pepper jack ones that you can eat a lot more of without getting, without eating like a bunch of jalapenos and then shitting fire.
Yeah.
He's like, because that's not, it's not like anything too hot for him. But I was like, I get what you're saying though. You eat a bunch of those and you got freaking bunch of jalapeno in you, belching it up or whatever.
Some spicy ass burps.
Yeah, so he's like I like the pepper jack because then you still get a little spicy. He goes, they're flavorful. But I was like, well, that's why I didn't really say get the mango habanero because I figured I'd probably be the only one eating them.
Yeah, that's
but I would have ate them. Ate the shit out of them.
They sound good. Very good.
They were tasty. And they make a teriyaki jerky. That's pretty good. The reconstructed jerky they make. So we got some more of that. Those are fire.
So how about your Packers? Do you think they're going to turn it around?
I don't know. Love looked good today. We pissed out a win. I mean, he had a game-winning drive. We left too much time for Herbert, but our defense prevailed. I mean, hell, they even 3rd and 8, we had him right there, and then we had a pass interference call, and then we did it again. So I was really nervous after that. I was like, no, we just gave him a chance, and now they're going to do it. And
their first-round pick ended up dropping that wide-open pass for like 50 yards. I was like, God. And then I was talking to Matt earlier.
Yeah, they helped us out. We got bailed out a couple times on that game. But
I was talking to Matt earlier, and I was like, so I want to know what your exact words were when Quentin Johnson dropped that wide open ball. And
is he a Chargers fan?
Yeah. Hopkins? Yeah.
Damn it, I wish I would have known that. And he said, in the game.
He said, and I quote, waste of a first-round pick. And then because he was in a Discord call with one of his buddies who's a Packers fan, and he just left the call right away.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I don't know, man. I was really hoping that we would just go for a good pick, but. I mean, which will probably still get a decent pick. I mean, we're still not doing good.
I mean, I was right there with you. Kirk Cousins got hurt. I said, fuck it, we're tanking. We get Josh Dobbs, and Josh Dobbs out here doing Josh Dobbs things. And I'm like, well, we have a chance to win the fucking North again.
Yeah.
It's crazy to think.
Yeah, I've pretty much just been rooting for the Niners. Dad's team, so they've always kind of been my second team, which is odd. Normally, you have a second team on the other side of the conference, but
right, you're not going.
I mean,
same division, but yet here we are.
Yeah, at least it's not. It could be worse. It's not like I'm picking too close.
Yeah, so I was like, for you being a Packers fan, like, oh fuck, we suck. I'm going for the Bears. Like what?
Oh God,
why?
Yeah.
Like,
right,
no,
that'd be awful.
It'd be like Cody going for the Cowboys when the Eagles lose. Like, no.
Yeah, in case you don't hate yourself enough, let's start rooting for the Bears.
Right.
Oh my God, Cowboys actually played pretty good today. Oh, did you see?
They didn't play anybody.
Purdy had a perfect passer rating today.
He did, yeah.
I would also like to take a minute to talk about why the fuck is 158.3 the number that we decided is perfect passer rating.
Yeah, like how is a decimal
off,
perfect?
And why we have an odd decimal?
Right. And then why are we halfway to 200?
For my OCD? Absolutely nothing. That does nothing good for my OCD.
And then why are we going halfway to 200?
Yeah. Even like I could get with a 158. Like, okay, well, whatever.
But 0.3? What's that extra 0.3 gonna do? Not a fucking thing.
Makes him perfect. What a game though. What was he, like 22 for 26 or something?
Yeah, he had a great game.
333 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Trevor Lawrence though in the Jags.
Little sunshine.
They had a great game.
I mean, Titans have been trash this year. Yeah. But
well,
I don't. They fell off hard.
Derrick Henry hasn't done shit in 2 years. They got rid of AJ Brown. That was another mistake.
Yeah, look what he's doing he's one of the top receivers for the Eagles.
Yeah, which I hate because Cody's an Eagles.
Him and Slim.
Yeah.
He's good too. He's really, I mean, he wasn't bad when we first got there, but he's really starting to become a big impact player for him. Also. Which, with my relationship with Bama, I kind of like watching. So watching Slim show out.
Also, fuck you. I'm going against you in fantasy this week, and you're gonna kick my ass.
Yeah, dude, I'm kind of gutting you right now. It's
not even
every
close.
time I get on, I got a couple more percentages. So
it's just not even close. I'm not winning.
I actually play well. I was only like 62% last I looked, but I don't know how you're doing.
Only having 2 losses last year, for me, only having like 3 wins this year. It's kind of shit in the bed, and I might have to end up doing the forfeit. And for those of you that don't know, I don't think we ever discussed it, but the forfeit in our NFL fantasy league between all of our friends is the person with the worst record, and if the tiebreaker is whoever has the least amount of points. But the person with the worst record has to go to your local comedy store and do a stand-up session.
I didn't know this was a rule in our thing.
Yeah, this is what was agreed on when we first started the season this year.
I didn't agree on shit, but I couldn't disagree because I probably had the messenger group chat muted because sometimes you guys don't know when to shut the fuck up.
No, they don't. I'm 100% honest. A lot of them don't.
And sometimes we start talking about shit that
doesn't even pertain to me or football. Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'm out. So I used to mute it for like a couple hours, and then I think last time I just hit mute until unmute, and I haven't got an alert for a while. Oh.
Yeah,
which turns out could be bad for me because now, although it's not going to be me.
No, it's going to come down to, I think, me, Daryl, and Sonny. Which Sonny better find one in fucking Europe and go do it.
Yeah. No choice. You're in it.
Right. But yeah, this has been a weird football season. Oh, and I just want to touch up on this. What the fuck is it with year in and year out Nebraska getting hoed on fucking calls? The catch with Michigan State was not a catch. It was not a catch. That last touchdown Michigan State had was not a catch. The missed face mask call at the very beginning of the game. Go fuck yourselves. And then that missed defensive pass interference call when Malachi Coleman went for the ball and then the dude got tackled. Yeah.
Spoiler alert. They hate us.
They do. Big Ten hates us. I don't know why. And coming from Matt, who's an Iowa fan, he said yesterday, he says, I've never seen anyone get fucked over by calls more than Nebraska has this year. That's coming from an Iowa fan.
Yeah. And they're idiots.
They are. But we've got.
Oh, well, hold on. In this instance, I got to not say that because we're using him as backup here. So
right.
They hate us, though. So there's that.
They do. But when, your biggest rival agrees with you, it's gotta mean something, and we have
God,
been owed.
It sucks that I really wanted to play Iowa to beat Iowa, not to go bowling and beat Iowa. I mean, obviously we always play Iowa you got to beat Iowa. That's the rival, but that's the big, this is the one team we got to beat.
You know what?
If we win one game and it's Iowa, then we will be okay.
I might have to fly to Kinnick Stadium, I think, or is it at Nebraska this year?
No, it's home.
It's a home game. Okay, it looks like
So
I'm going to Memorial Stadium. I'm gonna get my binoculars on, and I'm gonna get my Connor Stallions on, and start looking around and stealing signs at Michigan.
That's right.
Oh my God. I'm not saying they beat us because they stole signs, because they did. We were one of the teams they stole signs from, but I still think we're getting dog walked in that game. But their wins for the past 3 seasons, which I think is rumored to been, I think all their wins should get revoked. I think they need to get the good old USC treatment of not being bowl eligible for so many years and just pretty much the death penalty, like what Ole Miss got too. And I think you just gotta, fucking bite the bullet.
The NCAA is going after him.
Oh yeah. Well, they barely beat Maryland.
Yeah.
I mean, we lost to Maryland, but I mean, our game against Maryland, we played a lot better than what they did.
But I believe trap games are a thing, and that 100%. Was definitely their trap game.
100%.
So, what do you think is going to happen here? Because we got number 2 and number 3 going against each other. So, whoever beats them, you think is going to drop down below, and Washington's going to shoot up? Because how do you not put Washington in there being undefeated? And they beat some good teams. They beat Oregon. They beat a couple other. I mean, they haven't had like a cakewalk season.
No, they haven't. I mean,
I think they got it. I mean, especially if they win out, which they should win out.
I'm not gonna lie.
I think they got to make the playoff.
I'm not gonna lie. Oregon is fucking great team. Bo Nix is having a great year.
And Pac-12 does not play defense. I was like, but they actually have a decent defense.
Oregon does have a decent defense.
Not even for Pac-12. They just overall they got a decent defense.
My favorite for a Heisman right now is Jaden Daniels at LSU. He put up video game numbers. This past weekend?
Isn't the Washington kid the front runner right now though?
Yes. He is Lennox, but I think Jaden Daniels deserves it after the game that he just had this past weekend. Granted, they didn't play anybody, but he had 6 touchdowns, 2 rushing with over 100 yards rushing, and 500 yards passing with 4 passing touchdowns. 6 touchdowns to your own name, that's nuts.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, but one game doesn't win you the Heisman either.
No. And
because if you want to do that, then you got to put old dipshit. You got to put old fucking Shitter Sanders in the mix too, because he's had some good games. I don't want to say,
but he's had a lot more shitty ones than he has good
recently.
Ones.
Oh my God.
I love it. I love it. Fuck you, Colorado fans, you fake fans, Dick riding Dion and all this shit. God.
I love it. People are finally kind of fucking turning away from him.
Yes.
And everyone, freaking every personality and every freaking
after week
news
3,
thing and every sports thing, they just on his dick.
After week 3, everyone was saying Shadur's winning Heisman. Travis Hunter's going to be a Heisman finalist. Now look at him. Bro, they went 3-0.
He's probably the only one still playing good.
They went 3-0 since then. They were 1-5, 1-6.
Although I don't have a lot of. I mean, when Hunter was hurt during their game, the dude was playing video. He was streaming on Twitch during the game instead of watching his team.
Yeah.
Like I would be, you should be there. I mean, with his injury, maybe he had to be on bed rest, had to be home, whatever. There is an excuse to not be there. But why are you not watching your team?
Right.
Like this is the the atmosphere you guys had was, oh, we're fucking family, we're persevering together, and we're getting through this. But like, dude, when the dude's not playing, he'd rather play video games and stream on Twitch than watch you guys. So there's your family.
Right. And then you got Deion Sanders talking shit about his own line in press conferences. I'm sorry, but if I'm the O line, I'm just looking right at him and I'm like, you find someone else to protect your fucking kid because I'm just gonna let him get sacked.
Yeah, I watched that game. That game was after the Husker game. We're sitting down there and they were replaying it. I watched the whole game again. It was fucking orgasmic. That's the only thing that actually cheered me back up after watching us shit the bed.
Yeah.
Is watching Colorado just get shit on by a garbage team.
Yeah, it's so nice. I love how and I love shutting people up too, because I said they weren't going to do anything this year.
Well, and that's the thing. You know what? If they weren't coming at everybody and saying everyone's coming at them,
they were asking
doing all this crap they did, then you know what? I wouldn't be. It's not that I'm just like, oh, I want to see them get their fucking, but the atmosphere that freaking they're building there and the shit talking they do, and then they said that when they played us, they said Rule was talking all the shit, which he didn't say a fucking thing.
No.
He said he was dogging them and dragging them through, blah, blah, blah. I was like, first off, even if you want to do that, Rule's a lot smarter than that. He's not going to do that.
Right.
I was like, he's not stupid. He's a lot smarter than that. Yeah.
It was my Rolex. My Rolex that I have to sell to get my Rolls Royce boot off in the Colorado campus.
Yeah. That was funny too.
God, but yeah, I'm tired of them.
Anyways.
I was tired of them being overhyped, and I'm glad that no one's fucking dick riding them anymore. They were getting glazed. Like, they would get absolutely beat and be like, oh, but look at this great play he did. I'm like, that don't matter. They lost the game.
Yeah. Right? Cool.
And then they're going to go to the Big 12 and get absolutely dick stomped again.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Though the teams that
Big 12 has better competition than Pac-12.
They're losing their freaking good teams.
Pac-12 is losing their good teams, but Big 12 is adding also BYU, and BYU is a very good team.
They're right.
They're pretty good. Missouri's also going back there. Missouri will dick stomp Colorado.
Yes.
Kansas is still going to be there. Kansas is a very good team this year. They also got to deal with K-State, TCU, who they barely beat.
Yeah.
And look at TCU. TCU has what, 3 or 4 wins this year?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't think Colorado's going to be doing much anytime soon. And there's even rumor around that Deion's leaving and going to A&M.
Why would you want him? No, they're going after A&M's going after Oh wait, never mind. I was thinking about we were just talking about when they went after Jimbo.
Yeah,
me and Dad were talking about it. It's like, yeah,
that dude got paid and he don't have to fucking do a thing the rest of his life. Oh my
God.
Are you kidding me?
They still own like $75 million. Like, he doubled the last highest paid payout.
And guess what? Coach's money's all guaranteed.
Yeah. Me and Dad were talking about this, and he goes, I don't understand why they went after him so hard. Because if they look, when he became a head coach, and he was a great recruiter. He was good at the position he had.
Mm-hmm.
And he was a great recruiter. He had all his talent, but when he took over, they just got progressively worse every year. And then A&M just threw the fucking checkbook at him.
Mm-hmm.
Because I still don't understand why they went after him so hard.
Because they beat Bama one year and almost beat him again the next year. That's why. A&M fans, I really think, only care if they beat Bama.
But A&M always plays.
Hang on, LFA, really we're recording a pod.
A&M always plays tough against Bama all the time.
Right.
It doesn't matter how good they are or how good Bama is or how bad Bama is that year. that's one of the teams, and it used to really be Auburn, but the last few years it's always been A&M. They played them I mean, they've always played them good, but last few years they've always played them tough as shit.
Yeah. No, you were right. But man, it's been a crazy year of football. We get a chance to go bowling. Honestly, win or lose this next week. I hope we beat Iowa. I hope we get to go bowling. But this is the best we've had in 5 years. I'm not
I'm
upset.
still in on them.
They are proving that they can be a Big Ten championship contender.
Oh yeah,
and we can hang with some of the best of them.
We
Eventually,
lose 2 defensive starters this year. That's it.
Yep.
We lose a corner and a safety.
Yeah. I think Ty Robinson goes to draft eligible because he's had a great year.
Think so?
I think so. But I mean, look at who we got behind him though. We got Cam Lenhart and then Princewell right behind him too on the edge. I mean, we got some studs. We got some studs coming up.
I think we'd be okay. I'd love to see him come back, especially with this defense. We still have. I think he'd have an opportunity to come back and just have another stellar senior year.
I'm hoping.
I get it. If they're looking at him and say, "Hey, you're going to go top 2 rounds." I mean, how do you turn down that money?
Right.
Which I don't know if he'll go that high. I guess it just depends, but
it depends on if he gets invited to the combine and whatnot in senior bowl.
I bet he'll do real good at the combine.
Yeah,
dude's an animal.
I think. I think Nebraska is going in the right direction. Definitely more so than they have in the past 5 years. It's great feeling. That we're winning half-assedly.
Wait, is Reimer a senior too?
Mm-hmm. Henrich
So we lose 3. No, Henrich is a junior.
They came in the same year.
I'm pretty sure he's a junior.
They came in the same year.
I'm pretty sure. He's a junior though.
Regardless.
You keep talking. I'm going to look it up quick.
All right. Regardless. I'm excited. We definitely need to get someone in there to develop a fucking quarterback, though, because our quarterback, we are literally a decent quarterback away from being a great team.
Oh,
our defense is top 10.
If Harburg, if we had someone who could have developed Harburg's passing game, well, it's hard to say that too because Sims was coming in being our starter, so he was going to get a few games anyways. But after Harburg came over, let's just go next year. As good as Purdy did playing stuff too, if over this offseason stuff, if we can develop him, you know who he reminds me of? Josh Allen.
But faster. When he took off and ran, oh my God, dude. I was like, dude, that dude's got some fucking wheels, and he's supposed to have surgery at the end of the season?
Yes.
That's insane.
Yeah. Dude's nuts.
Yeah.
I mean, he's he's definitely a fast quarterback, but he's like one of the fastest guys on the team.
That's insane.
It doesn't look like he's running that fast because the dude's 6'5".
No.
People don't realize. I mean, I kept telling people that.
Malachi Coleman developed some better hands.
Oh God. But I mean, fucking true freshman, you can't be mad at how he's playing this year. And that's the thing too. They're gonna build him right into that. I think we got a good wide receivers coach.
Jalen Lloyd, that little speedy bastard. He's fast.
Oh my God. Emmett Johnson is impressing the shit out of me too.
Yes. I can't believe
that. You know who he reminds me of? And it's like I said, it's hard. I mean, let's not get too overwhelmed on me saying this, but he reminds me of Abdullah.
A little bit. I mean, he's shifty, he's twitchy.
He's fast, he's elusive, but he runs tough, though.
Yeah.
He's not afraid to just go into someone, and that's exactly what Abdullah did.
And he's not the biggest dude on the field. If he bulks up, puts a little bit more muscle on, he's going to be an animal.
As long as he doesn't Eddie Lacy us.
Or Gabe Irvin and get hurt every year, which sucks.
Right. I do want to say, the last few games I've been pretty impressed with Grant's held on to the damn ball.
Mm-hmm. But he's hurt now, too.
So that's the thing. That's what I will say about our OC is I will say he finally got that under control.
Mm-hmm.
Last couple games, our ball handling has been pretty good. Our passing decision making is not.
They just don't go through progressions.
No. And that's literally all he's missing. I mean, we can tighten up and make better. I mean, and he's only a sophomore, Harburg. So I definitely think there's a, fix that, get a bunch of work, and I think they need to focus on him hard because I think you do a bunch of work on that pass game.
I think
make him a good dual threat. He doesn't even have to be a great passer. He can be a good passer.
I think
he can definitely be our quarterback.
I think Chuba is going to be our man. He's can run. He throws the best ball out of all of our quarterbacks. You can't tell me he doesn't. Jeff Sims will not play a meaningful down again.
I hope he just.
He can't transfer anymore, but he needs to move positions. He needs to go to running back. Fuck that.
He can't hold the ball.
No, keep a headset on. Sit on the sideline.
Yes.
Harburg,
because he can't hold on to the ball.
Harburg is a great athlete, but he doesn't read his progressions well, and his throwing sucks because he sidearms way too much. His best throws is when he comes over, but he sidearms way too much.
Nick is a junior, by the way.
Is he? But he's hurt every year too.
I normally wouldn't argue with you, but since I just looked it up, I was like, no, I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, you good.
Because most time, if you tell me something, I'd probably agree with you.
I don't know if he'll even come back next year because he's hurt again. He's torn his ACL twice.
I think he comes back.
Hopefully. I like him.
I mean, and he doesn't have any fight in him. I mean, that's why he's been back so many times. But
yeah.
Why wouldn't you come back and try to have last good, healthy season? If you can make it through your senior season healthy and do good, then you got a chance to get drafted. I mean, he's definitely athletic-wise and position-wise, he definitely could go play in the pros, I think. But
yeah. But, well, guess we'll leave it with some closing thoughts.
Fuck Iowa.
Yeah.
There's my closing thought.
It's Iowa Hate Week starting today. Fuck Iowa. Eat shit, Matt.
All of it.
We win, we go bowling. And I'm about bowling.
Yeah.
And
I double knotted my shoes for this last week, so good luck untying them.
And also, this comes out on Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Eat all the food you want, unless you're wrestling. Don't eat a fucking thing, because we know that you have to lose weight.
Yep. I'll give you the advice my dad always gave me on Thanksgiving. I'm going to go get some dessert. Are you going to go run a couple miles? And the answer to that question is no words. You just go put your shoes on and you go pissily run a couple miles.
That sounds about right.
I mean, he was right. Because I still ate too much. Breathing in the turkey and the gravy, I gained like 3 pounds. So
yeah, if you just sniff it a little bit, you're just overweight.
Yep. I'm gonna eat all of your shares for you. Put in the dues; it's worth it. You got your whole life to eat all the food you want for Thanksgiving. You'll gain way too much weight your freshman year of college. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, trust me, I'm definitely gonna make my kids fucking run on Wednesday. They gotta earn their Thanksgiving.
That's right.
But alrighty, it's great to see you. Great to record the podcast again with you. Hopefully we can get back into the routine of it. That'd be nice.
Yes, we'll get back rolling. It's been busy. Everyone knows life.
Yeah, takes over sometimes when other things need to take a sacrifice break.
That's right.
But anyways, until next time, see y'all later.